never blinking eye. You were beautiful, just like a flower. I could walk with you for 1,000,000 miles and my feet would not get tired. Where you go, I'll go, winter or summer. I don't care the seasons change, 'cause darling, I'll stay right here with you. Every night and every day, 'cause darling, there's nothing in this world I'd rather do. Never been this close to heaven, never felt something just like this ecstasy. Never been this close to heaven. I don't know if this is real or fantasy, or somewhere in between, or somewhere in between. Oh yeah. You could fall asleep for 100 hours and I wouldn't miss a thing. I would keep you safe while you were dreaming. You could scream and shout, cry 1,000 tears, and I wouldn't let fear win. What you feel, I feel. Together we're healing. I don't care the seasons change, 'cause darling, I'll stay right here with you. Every night and every day, 'cause darling, there's nothing in this world I'd rather do. Never been this close to heaven, never felt something just like this ecstasy. Never been this close to heaven. I don't know if this is real or fantasy, or somewhere in between, or somewhere in between. Oh yeah. Oh my God, what a time to be in love. Oh my God, if I...
Hi fam, my name is Vuvu. If you are new on here, please consider pressing that red subscribe button and joining the family. If you are an oldie, a member of the fam bam, welcome back fam, and thank you for joining me once again. So it is the start of a new vlog. I did not vlog last week. I didn't vlog because, first of all, I am super, let me see, let me not let this thing cut me out. I am super overwhelmed by the number of vlogs that I owe you guys. Like, it's so embarrassing. Every time I have to edit, I'm like, did it to yourself, girl. I did it to myself. So last week was the first week of October, so I was just coming on here to take a little, actually I was taking a little bathroom break, because the way that my Mondays are set up, there's really little time for much. So I'm taking a young bathroom break, but I thought, let me just start the vlog while the sun is still out and the lighting makes sense, and let you guys know a little bit about my reading recently. So last week was the start of October. Since the start of the month, I've managed to read and finish 3 books, one of which I finished today. So the first book that I finished was the second book in the Nightborn duet. Is the second book in the Nightborn duet. This is The Ashes and the Star-Cursed King by Carissa Broadbent. It's book 2 that follows what is it? Oh, The Serpent and the Wings of Night. So I enjoyed this book. I absolutely enjoyed the series. I gave this one a 4.5 stars. A review is gonna come up soon. So that's what I read last week, together with The Boyfriend. I read that one at the end of last week via audio on Libby, because Charity wanted us to chat about it. So I was like, okay, let me just listen to the book. This is The Boyfriend by none other than Frida McFarlane. Guys, man, I always struggle with this situation. Okay, I think you guys see it, and if you guys saw it all, I rated that one a 3.75 star. So in this one, because I'm not going to review it, in this one we follow, I just want to get the names right. It's obviously a mystery thriller situation because it is Frida. Frida is the author of The Famous Housemaid, or The Housemaid. So in this one we follow Sydney. Sydney has been unlucky in love. All the people that she meets over on a dating app seem to end up being the worst kind. However, the guy that she's recently broken up with, she had met on a dating app, and they had gelled until they didn't gel. Okay, so then the book opens with Sydney at a date with a guy called Kevin. The most disastrous of dates. Okay, like the Kevin guy was giving me the icks from the get-go, guys. Like I don't even understand how she managed to sit in that date and finish the date, or sit for as long as she had, because this guy was absolutely not somebody that you should be spending your time with. Anyway, she manages to escape the date, and this guy insists on walking her home. As she's on her way home, she decides she's not gonna let this guy walk her up to her apartments exactly. She's gonna stop him a few blocks before they reach their apartments. This is based in New York, I think. Before they reach their apartment, so that he doesn't know where she stays. So when they get to the supposed apartment, the guy tries to lean in for a kiss, even though it's no secret that this date did not go accordingly. And when she resists, he becomes a prick, and a little tussle ensues where Sydney ends up kneeing the guy on his man parts, and he wants to retaliate, and then another guy comes through to kind of play the hero, right? This guy is anonymous or unknown at this point, and he happens to rescue Sydney from this disaster of her date. She goes home, she tells a friend of hers who lives in the same apartment, Bonnie, about how her date went, and Bonnie was also recently involved. Don't even have water in this room because I was coming in and out. Is also recently involved with a guy that she met on the same dating app. This guy that she's involved with is a doctor, and it seems like everything is going great between the two. And they have a third friend. Her name is, I knew they wouldn't tell me her name, and it's left my mind. Anyway, Griselda, something starting with a G. Anyway, this friend is dating the caretaker of the apartment where Bonnie and Sydney live, and she's happy in her relationship and all goes well. So we get this perspective of Sydney's from the start going on, and then the other perspective is of a character we haven't yet met at the beginning, named Tom, and Tom's perspective is in the past. So even though it's told in an adult kind of voice, it is talking about how Tom got to be where he is. However, we have not yet met Tom. So these stories then intertwine, and obviously these two people's lives have to collide if we're getting perspective from both their sides. And the collision and what ensues and transpires from then on is obviously the gossiping. Wow, never spotted it. And listen, there were things that I never spotted, but all the men in this thing are just gross with a capital G. Okay, absolutely did not like any one of them. Even the ladies, you know, Sydney and G, I'll call her G because I don't know her name right now. Sydney has her flaws that exhaust me, and the Tom character also kind of exhausted me. I didn't see much character growth, if I'm being honest, in the characters, and I think maybe that was the exhaustion for me. However, there were very gospel-worthy situations. I think that Frida did a very good job to try and lead us towards who we should suspect, only to find that me, you never knew what was coming. And also, she also did a good job of us feeling like one of these characters had changed, had grown, had outgrown certain things, only to find that, as the kids might say, love wins in the end. I don't know if it's love or it's some other sick twisted thing, but that thing won at the end, whatever it was. So anyway, I ended up giving The Boyfriend by Frida McFarlane a 3.75 stars. It was my first Frida book, so charity assures me that if I read the Housemaid series, I'll get a better experience. So I'll trust, because I have never read from her. So the book guys, I don't know what's going on. The book that I finished today, I don't know guys, I always tell you guys how NetGalley always does me dirty with the book covers. Anyway, this is not a new book. This book was first published in 1972, and this is James Baldwin's No Name, yes, No Name in the Street. And basically it's a collection of essays that, let me just first show you something. I need to change it today because this is what my kids did. Yep, and yep. Anyway, don't have kids guys, be safe out there, because whatever you get yourself, they also want, and they don't want it to keep it safe, they want it to explore it. And this is the results of my puppet being explored. Okay, and no one's telling me who did it. Instead, they just snuck it back into my room, put it together as though it was still fine, kind of like put this down and put the actual thing that was meant to be on top, and left it there. There I go, picking up my Kindle, thinking, oh, let me read. I open, does that thing not fall off? Does it not fall off? Anyway so I read No Name in the Street by James Baldwin. This is a collection of essays that are written in memoir style, where he explores a certain period in his life, and that kind of collides with some historical moments, like the death of Malcolm X, who happened to be his friend, and the death of Martin Luther King Jr., who also happened to be his friend. And basically through the whole thing, I feel like what James is doing in this one is that he's inciting us to be conscious beings as Black people, and be aware of the politics, yes, our surroundings, yes, and as well as our purpose in the world, and how even though life is not what we want it to be currently, it does not mean that we give up the fight. If we continue fighting for the right and the good life that we deserve, eventually the generations to come will reap the rewards of that fight. Basically, if I sum it up, so it kind of gives a little bit of a Black consciousness, as well as his opinions, his views and his convictions, which you may or may not agree with. Obviously, James needs no introduction. It is very, very, very well written. It is very intriguing. It feels like having somebody sit with you and tell you a story, which is what I enjoy mostly on regarding memoirs, especially memoirs that are essays. I just think that this didn't come at the right time for me, so I wasn't fully dipped in it. So I can say that because of my enjoyment of it, or mediocre enjoyment of it, I ended up giving this one a 3.75 stars. This was my first James Baldwin as well. Okay, so those are the 3 books that I managed to read last week that I couldn't catch you guys up on. I've currently got 2 books open, but for this week I want to read 3 books, well, not counting the book I finished today, which is No Name in the Streets. I've got 3 other books that I want to read. I'll show you the ones that I'm currently busy with. So I'll show you those ones first. The first one is Wolf Song by TJ Klune. This is also my first TJ Klune. It's a week of firsts. My first TJ Klune. I'm a little bit further than this page, which says I'm on page 20. I am hybrid reading this. Most of the time, if I'm reading books during the week, I definitely do hybrid read if they've got audio. If they don't, obviously I read off the page, but I try to read books that I need to read solely off the page on weekends, because that's when I have a little bit more time. And what I mean by that, yes, I do work weekends, but what I mean by that is that I don't have to rush to do school runs, etc. So those 2 hours that I usually spend on the road a day are spent reading. I'm sure you get what I'm saying. Anyway, so in this book so far we've met what I feel like is our main character, Ox. Ox lives with his mother. His father just simply got up and abandoned them out of nowhere, was a drunkard, just wasn't okay, and told him that he now needs to be a man. Something seems off about Ox in terms of he may be a person that's living with some kind of disability and has been treated as such by his community, and as a result doesn't have any friends. But when his father ups and leaves, he realizes that he needs to assist his mother in order for things to work out. So he goes and gets a job at his father's old job, where they take him in and they treat him like a friend, like a son and everything, and that becomes his family, until a family of, oh, there's a lot of people there. I want to say the Bennetts, Ox Matheson, yes, the Bennett family moves in next door, and they kind of take him in, embrace him, and just give him such an overwhelming, sincere, unconditional love that he has never experienced before. And he becomes very close with their youngest, who had spotted who feels he had spotted Ox first. But obviously, as the book starts, it does start to feel like there's something mysterious about the Bennetts, and that's currently where I am. So nothing really has happened yet. I didn't mention the NetGalley book, the James Baldwin, I got from Penguin via NetGalley, and this one I got from Pan Macmillan, as well as The Ashes and The Star-Cursed King, that was from Pan Macmillan. I got this one from Penguin. This is the next book that I have started. My bookmarks are not in the right place, but I've probably only read like a chapter or 2 of this one so far. I have met Shade. Shade is an orphaned child of wealthy descent who is starting out at a new elite boarding school, and it seems like there's a tragedy that happened in her past, because this is how the story starts. Somebody's dead, okay, and I don't know whether the I don't want to call it epilogue, because it didn't sound like it was being presented as that. Maybe it's a memory, I don't know. But then anyway, it sounds like it happened. Sorry, it's not clear if it happened in the past or where she currently is. Anyway, so where I am now, maybe I'm on chapter 1 or 2. She's just started at the school, literally just started, and we shall see how this unfolds. I look forward to it. I am hybrid reading this one through a book on Libby, audiobook, through an audiobook on Libby. And then the last book that I want to pick up is a reread. This is The Gilded Ones. I want to finish the series, so I'm probably gonna gobble this one up and I haven't started it yet, and I am reading it, accompanying it with audio as well. In case you wanted to know what book I plan to sit down and read off the page, I want to read The Blue House by Dudubusane Dube on my Kindle Unlimited at some point during the week. I see that she got her copies of the hardcover, like actual book. Recently I saw that on her Instagram the other day, and I was very amped, so I definitely want to get into that one. I understand it will be a series as well. Anyway, let me not ramble. It's not like I've got all the time in the world. I just thought I would share those books with you and start off this vlog. So happy Monday, y'all, and let's get it. I'm sure you guys saw me taking some pills, and listen, they worked like a charm. Okay, those were like muscle relaxants. I've had the worst muscle or neck spasm for the past 3 days. I literally couldn't do this or this. When I was driving the kids to school, I realized that I couldn't even look at the mirrors, and I was like, stop at a pharmacy, champ, get yourself some medication, because this is not sustainable and it's making you miserable. So that's what I did, and like I'm saying already, I'm like, okay, cha, are we coming back? It's not entirely there, but can you see? I feel like I learned something new. Anyway, I'm happy. Let's chat later. Alright, hi fam. Don't mind me, don't mind the wig. It's been a long day. It is still Monday, in case you were wondering. I just changed out of my clothes when I was fitting some clothes that I want to share with you guys. I was at Pick n Pay recently, as you can see it here. So I was at Pick n Pay clothing recently, and you know what, I was there for just one thing, but life happens and this is what happened. So I got myself a few dresses because I don't have like stuff that I feel I can lounge in the house, like stuff like this. What I'm wearing now is a dress that I got from Mr. Price early last year, and I love it because it's a loungy dress. There's no pressure, there's no, you know. So I just felt like I just needed to add some dresses to my pile for this winter, for the spring/summer season. So that's what I did, and I also needed some pajamas. So basically what you'll find here is that, and then I got the item I needed to go buy was for the kids, but I did get the item, but I got a little bit carried away as well. Anyway, so I got this dress. This one was going for 160. I don't know if you're gonna see much of it, but there's nothing much to show except that it's a very long, it's a long, maybe mid-length black dress. It has like that shift design, but this material, I'm not sure what material this is, guys. I'm not like a, you know, but it's not that hard shift dress material is what I'm trying to say. Then I got this one over here. This one was going for 130. I just loved the vibrancy of the color. It's a very plain, straight, not really like hugging your body situation. Sorry, I think every time I lift these the color is gonna change up, please bear with me. So it doesn't really hug your body as such. I also loved the fact that it was short sleeve, and this material is that almost sheerish material. Ciao guys, I'm not gonna say anything about material because there's nothing that I understand about material. Then I picked up this polka dot one. This one was going, oh, this one was on sale for 100 rand. So that's what it looks like, the top. And also it's a very plain mid-length dress. All of them are plain and mid-length basically. I got this one. This one was going for 100 rand. Loved the color. When I did fit it, I realized that it is a bit see-through, so I'd have to wear something underneath, but I don't mind. Absolutely love it, and I know exactly what I could wear underneath that would accommodate this. The other one that I got is the same dress but in a different color, and it's this red one. same as the one that I've just shown you guys. So it was also going for 100 rand. Okay, that's it with the dresses. How many dresses? I didn't even count. Okay, I got 5 dresses. I should be fine for a while. The thing that I want to start doing is increasing my sleepwear, because I realized that I've either outgrown, in the sense that I don't like the sleepwear that I currently have, or they have become small. So the ones that I have are not in the best of state, so I need to just start collecting a few. So I'm one person who has recently learned to shop in the men's section. I absolutely love what I find in the men's section, especially for certain items like my jeans. These days I'm buying them from the men's section in the stores. So I decided to try out like pajama bottoms and tops, but I mixed and matched my bottoms and my tops. So this is a sleep short in the men's section at Pick n Pay. It's got Rick and Morty. Absolutely love it. I did fit it. It fit perfectly for sleep time. Thought it was gorgeous. How much was it going for? It was going for 130. So I just bought a plain t-shirt but this one is v-neck t-shirt to go with this, and it said buy 2 for 120, making 160 rand. So this is the one that I bought to go with this, so I'm gonna wear them together. Okay, chat. And then I also bought long pajama pants. I don't have long pajama pants from the men's section. I think I'm gonna go back for I think I'm gonna go back for, there's a brownish kind of color that they had that I think I want. This one didn't have a tag. Let me see. Oh, I thought I had the receipt. The receipt is, oh, there we go. So this one was going for 110 rand. So for this one I got this blue t-shirt, which was 2 for 120. So it was the second t-shirt in that deal. This one is a round neck. I couldn't find the v-neck, but that's what they look like together. And then I got myself a night dress. This is she. I love the feeling of this material. This night dress was going for 100 rand. So it's just like spaghetti strips that you can adjust, and it's this bluish color with this floral pattern, turquoise more like it. Whew, I love how it feels. So that's what I got for myself. For my son, I saw this outfit and I was like, yes, I love it. So I got him this. The top was going for 60 bucks, right? And the pants were going for 90 bucks. So it's shorts, actually, it's not pants. It's just a graffiti like suit. I'll call it a suit. And my daughter, what I actually went in there for was this. This is the only thing I went into the store for. Anyway, they have a foundation phase play happening soon, and her part in the play requires her to have blue jeans. So I got these for 120 at what's this thing, Pick n Pay. Okay, so I also then got her some leggings because she needs them. This was also one of those specials, 2 for 100 rand. So these are the ones that I got. Love these colors. And lastly, these people keep breaking chargers like it's nobody's business. I'm tired of it. But anyway, I got them chargers for their phones. That's all that's in the bag. I'm about to call it a night. Let me be honest with you guys. Let me just bring you guys closer. I've managed to read a little bit more of Where Sleeping Girls Lie. I absolutely love how the pacing is and what the story that's being told feels like at the moment. I'm looking forward to getting to the crux of the matter, but this is not the update. I'll probably update you guys tomorrow because I have an early shift tomorrow. I work from 6 a.m. We were meant to go to the office, but that got cancelled, which is fine by me, especially with the early shift. So I'll work my 6 a.m. and finish it around about 12. I need to do some housework. On Mondays I try to do very little because Mondays just defeat me because it's very long work hours that we do on a Monday, and unlike the other days that we work, so at the end of the day I don't want to cook. There's nothing that I want to do. I'm not checking my emails, I'm not trying to cook, I'm not trying to post, I'm just trying to survive the day. So I've survived the day. I'm going to tuck into bed and be up by 6. Then I'll feel like my week has started tomorrow. Okay, so if you ever catch me on a Monday, I'm probably always definitely not in the mood. Okay, all right. Anyway, chat to you guys tomorrow. Oh, and in case you were wondering, I did these. I'm still practicing my French, so I'm not happy with this side, but I'm very happy with this side. Anyway, this is the works of my hands. Yours truly. Good night, guys. You know, I've been hearing strange sounds the whole morning. Left my other glasses downstairs, so I always make sure I keep a pair upstairs. So I always make sure I keep a pair downstairs just in case I need to, because I've just come from upstairs, and listen to me, I'm not going back there. Okay, happy Tuesday. So I had an early shift this morning, which means I started work at 6 a.m. and when I do that and I have to get the kids ready for school, etc, etc, trust me, I do not take a morning shower. My shift is about to end in 30 minutes and I'm gonna go soak myself. Well, you don't soak yourself in a shower, do you? I'm going to go and have the best time in the shower. I'm having an almond milk cappuccino with just a sprinkle of xylitol. This is me breaking my fast. It's 11:30. My shift ends at 12, and I thought I'd come on camera and say hi. I spent you can see over there, I'm working my working morning kind of listening / glimpsing at some videos on this camera that I want. I really want that camera so badly, but now I'm busy debating with myself on whether or not I need it. In case you were wondering, I got my first ever camera. I think it was from my dad. You won't see it up there. You see that black thing there? From my dad way back in the day, okay? And I think he got it from like these online sales or telephonic sales things, because he's always buying from there. So that's the first camera I got, and that camera used film, right? I still think it works, but I don't use it as often. So I've got 4 cameras in all. So I got that one, and then I got, I don't know what the brand is for Coolpix, but I got this Coolpix camera for my 21st, right? That I still don't use, but I think that was the first digital camera that I had. It's up here, you won't see it. And then when I started doing YouTube, I got myself, yes, I'm busy pointing at these places, but they're so far from you. If you follow my finger, there's it. My Canon, don't know, I think in the States they called it the Rebel Rebel something, but anyway, I forget what it's called because I haven't used it for a while, but I am recently reusing it for taking pictures because it's got such good quality and it still works very well. And then I have the camera that I'm on right now, which is the Canon. I am a Canon girly, in case you were wondering. Canon G7X. And the camera that I've been kind of crashing on is also a Canon. And you know what, I'm just trying to justify. I feel like I want to get it for myself as a Christmas gift, and I see myself using it. I see how handy it would be, but of all the things I need, do I really need that camera? That's where I'm stuck. Okay, anyway, should I get it whenever, this year, next year, whenever, I will definitely show it to you guys. I'll probably sneak a peek around Black Friday, that's for sure. I'll probably try and see if it's gone down in price or what's going on there. Anyway, I was sitting for the majority of my shift, right? I didn't move, I didn't go anywhere, and I was starting to feel a little bit sluggish. And like I'm saying, I should have ended my fast about 30 minutes ago, and I decided, let me just get up, take a stretch. Like I said, I was upstairs, came back down, made some coffee, poured some water. I had sparkling water in this with the lemon, and I love that, especially in the morning. Actually, I love sparkling water. But now I've just poured the regular still water that I buy for the house. That's what's in here. I had planned to, since I'm finishing early today, I'd planned to actually go to the shops. And like I'm saying, I'm learning to have these difficult conversations with myself. And one of those conversations was, Chomi, what are you doing at the shops? What do you need? For the house, I need nothing. For myself, I need nothing. What's going to happen when you go to the shops? You're gonna spend the money. And should you be spending the money? No, definitely not. Okay, so I decided against that. So I'm not gonna clean the house either, not for once. Maybe this is the second time I'm having a back-to-back day off situation this weekend. So I'm working this whole week from Monday to Friday, which is not usual in my kind of setup. Usually maybe you can work Monday, Tuesday, have a break on Thursday, Wednesday, then work Friday. What am I saying? Tired. Have a break on Wednesday and then work Thursday, Friday, have a break on Saturday or Sunday, right? So this week my break is Saturday and Sunday. So I'm going to clean the house on Saturday morning because I do want to rest during my time off. So on Saturday morning I'm going to be sonic in this house, top to bottom, left to right, laundry, floors, alles. Okay, the only thing I'm doing right now is keeping my room clean as well as the kitchen clean. That's all I'm about. But come Saturday morning, blasting some music, getting it done. Okay, so what I'm going to do today though is that I'm going to do a little bit of resting, a little bit of editing. I need to post a video today, so I'm just gonna take it easy because yeah, that is a necessity. I've been very tired. The meds that I used yesterday for my neck actually worked. It's not completely gone, but trust me, it, like I was saying yesterday, I can turn my head around, which is great. On my way to fetch the kids, however, I don't want to come on here and act like whatever. I want to go to this game. I'm going to try and be disciplined. I'll come back and account, but all I really want to do there is to check out their carb friendly spices, right? Just get a couple, maybe 3, 4, I don't know. That's the plan. Straight to this game, check out the spices and get out of there. Pray for me. Anyway, I'll catch you once I'm on my way to this game. Okay, so let me just pause. Decided to bring those cameras because the nothing sucks more than somebody showing you something that you can't see, right? Especially on video. So I thought, let me just pick them up. I finished working. See, the laptop's gone. Finished working. So this is the first one that I was telling you guys about. This is the one where I said I think my dad got it off of some or other sales thing, right? This is the Pentax autofocus red eye reduction ESP maybe, I think 738. It's got a zoom lens of 38 millimeters and 70 millimeters. I don't know what else is here. Ooh, that on off button seems like it's seen better days. But anyway, so that's the back. When I say it's one of those retro ones with the, oh, show me before I break my nails, with the where you would insert the film. That's what it looks like. If it will show you guys, yep, that's what it looks like. You put the film in here, close it up, and there's a flash, there's a red eye, I suppose, eye reduction thing, and basically it's a point and shoot, and that's what you would do. Right, this one, I don't even know if I have, oh my goodness, a what could be in here? I didn't know that there was still I didn't know that there was still a memory card in here, because guys, as you saw in my video, I am all of 39 years old. So the last time I used this was in my early 20s, okay? So it's got a 2 gig memory, well, SD card in here. I almost want to pull it out and see what memories are in here, but let's keep it there for now. Don't have the capacity at the moment. So this was a Nikon Coolpix. Man, can we try? Yes, there we go. It was a Nikon Coolpix. Trying to see what the, oh yes, it had batteries. Old school. It's AA batteries from what I see of the size. And no, I don't have any at the moment. I wonder what these were for. Obviously this one was to prop it up on a tripod. Forget what that was for. Clearly there was something here that's now not here anymore. Not sure what that was for, but this was also a point and shoot. The screen was at the back, right? So if somebody had this, let's say for example, and wanted to vlogging, and YouTube were not so big back then, but let's say you still have this and it's functional and you want to vlog with it, I'm not sure what quality you'd get. It says 6.0 megapixels, ISO 800, 2.4 inch LCD. Okay, it zooms. Okay, 6.2 to 18.6 millimeters is the lens situation. Yes, it has camera. It was set on camera, but you can like switch this dial to video. Where else? Yeah, okay. That's the second one that I was telling you about that I got on my 21st. And then the one that I bought myself is this chunker. I love it though. It's got 2 lenses. The other one is not here. This chunker, the one that I said they called the Rebel whatever, is the EOS 600D. Canon. That's when I became a Canon baby. That was probably 10 years ago, because it was before my son was born. So that's the first like camera that I bought when I was starting off with YouTube. So this is the one that I was telling you about. Like I said, it's got a longer lens. It's got this lens and it's got a longer lens. I love this one because you can also buy it like a mic or a light situation. It has a lot of potential and functionality, and truly, like, I'm attached to it. I did borrow it to my sister for a while, and then I was like, honey pie, doesn't look like you're using my baby. Can I have her back, please? So I've got her back. What I'm trying to do with her is that I'm trying to take pictures of the shop stuff as well as the upcoming stuff that I told you about regarding the candle and home fragrance stuff. This is what I'll be using mainly to take those images. So that's the one. This one, the screen is like a pull out situation, and you can flip it like that when you are taking a video, right? So sit down video, you flip the screen. This is where you'll see the screen. If you're vlogging, I suppose I'm confused. If you're vlogging, you do the same thing and hold it this way. It is heavy. I don't want to lie to anyone. It is very heavy. And when I used to use it, actually, I would vlog with it. But right now, I don't understand how I managed to do that. Let me take an image of the G7X as I am chatting with you guys, or rather a video. So this one is the G7X Canon, baby. And portable, very tiny. You can take it everywhere, and as you can see, the screen is up here. It makes it easy to look at the focus or the lens, right? Because the problem with the other one is that you would constantly want to look to the side where the screen was and not have, I'm not straight, sorry, and not have your eye contact with the actual lens, which is not nice to see because it looks like this person's not talking to you. But anyway, that's what this one looks like, and it's got more or less the same functionality as the other one, but you can't prop up anything, no light, no microphone, no nothing. So whenever you guys hear me on camera and I'm using this one, the sound is basically solely based on this. Even with that one, I never bought another I never bought a mic for it, so I've always been using the camera mic. And the only thing I did with the bigger one, the bigger Canon, is that I bought a remote, so you can control the on and off with a remote. So if you're sitting far from the camera, you can switch it on and off with a remote. You can focus it with a remote. I also bought it an extra battery, which is what I want to do for this one as well, because I'm not sure if it's just me, but the battery life on this is, it's unpredictable. For me, I feel like I can never get it right. I can never say if I vlog for 5 hours my battery's gonna die. So it's always dying on me. As you guys know, I'm always saying my battery's flat. So I just want to have a backup battery for times like that. However, the one that I'm looking at, let me just switch this off. The one that I'm looking at, you can actually, it doesn't come with a battery, it charges, and you can actually continue using it while it's in the charger. You don't know how important that is, because sometimes you'll be sitting down, let's say doing a wrap up or whatever sit down video you've got, right? You're sitting down, you're trying to get your thoughts out, and then bam, battery says I'm not here to play, and then you have to stop everything, including your train of thought, to charge this thing, and then you have to go back and sit exactly where you were, look exactly like you looked about an hour or two later, so that you can complete the video. That for me breaks my heart. The reason I did buy an extra battery for the bigger one is because back then I used to do like get ready with me's and maybe some makeup situation in my old channel, and I'd be midway through doing my face. I'm obviously not gonna wait for an hour and a half to finish doing my face, especially if I was kidding out somewhere. So then whatever part of the video that I took was wasted because I couldn't complete the look, if you hear what I'm trying to say, because I ran out of battery and I didn't have time to wait. That's my little rant. I'm done working. I'm going to have my breakfast, first meal of the day, and then I am going to head upstairs and shower and then go to this game. By that time I think my kids would be ready for me to fetch them. Tomorrow I'm going to the gym. Excited because I haven't been since Thursday, I want to say, and and this week it looks like I'm only going to be able to go twice again. So I can't go when I have a 6 a.m. shift, and I can't go when I have a 9 a.m. shift. And yesterday I had a 9 a.m. Today I had a 6 a.m. Tomorrow I start at 2. I want to say the next day I start later, so I'm not sure what time. And then Friday I start early again. So we shall see. But I'm grateful to be able to go at least twice. That works out for me. Ideally I want to do 3 or 4 times, but 2 times is 2 more than 0. Okay, so I was watching a vlog, that's why I had to pause it. I'm gonna continue doing that while I make a smoothie. This is a keto friendly smoothie. In case you're wondering what I'm gonna put in the smoothie, it might not be anything exciting for most people, but for me it works, and I'm absolutely loving the plan that I'm on. I'm sure I shared a lot of information on it in a previous video. If you haven't seen it, I'm gonna try and link it up here. It's a diary of a pretty big girl gone slim video that I recently did and shared my experience. So I'm in the smoothie, I'm gonna have an avocado, almond milk, and I didn't buy the nut butter. I did not buy the nut butter, but I've got peanut butter in the house. The only issue with that peanut butter is that it is the regular peanut butter, so it does have sugar, etc. in it. But you know what, I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it because there's nothing I can do now. So when I'm at this game, I'm definitely gonna buy the nut butter. What I found with the nut butter is that if I use the sachets, right, they are equivalent of the measurement that I need to use for this. But it's all good. In the hood I'll use like one minor issue is not gonna flip the what. You get what I'm trying to say. Let me stop talking and let's get down to it.
It's not enough. Oh my God, what a time to be in love. Oh my, oh my, oh my God. Never been this close to heaven. Never felt something just like this. Ecstasy. Never been this close to heaven. I don't know if this is real or fantasy, or somewhere in between. Somewhere in between. Oh yeah. La 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 la. La 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 la. He asked what could he do for me. I told him that my love is free. But can you match me? I can do it all for myself. Want you but really don't need help. So can you match me? I like luxury. I like fancy things. Shine on my body.
Okay, so now that I look like a normal person, I'm just wearing this. This actually was a kimono that came in a set that I bought from some store. It was not like one of those known stores. in Northgate last year, December. It has pants that go with it. And I'm trying to move back as far as possible so that you guys can see. I'm wearing one of those dresses that I bought from Pick and Pay. I showed you guys this dress yesterday. So I'm wearing one of these. But for some reason, I just don't know if I'm comfortable not wearing anything over these when I'm in public. So I decided, let me just wear this kimono. Luckily, it goes with this. I'll try and find like nice shirts and stuff for the rest of them. But anyway, I'm ready to go as soon as I finish the smoothie. I look like a person finally. Guys, my house is so filthy. And I pray to God that He must give me the resolve, the strength to say no to cleaning, except for my kitchen. No to cleaning until Saturday, because I found that last week, that's all I did. Laundry clean, laundry clean, laundry clean. I had no time to just sit down, even watch something. Actually, today I think I want to watch something. Even if it's just one crime docunyana, you know? Because at this rate, I am going to burn out. In case you were wondering, these are like those geek glasses, but they do have like a Blu-ray protection thing. I got these. Ooh, why do I want to say early last year? Let's say early last year, from Mr. Price. And actually, they actually work wonders when you're watching TV or you're on your computer. I'm just saying, if you don't have an eye problem, but you find that your eyes do get tired of screens, very affordable, Mr. Price. It might not be this design, but I think they still have, I think they call them reader glasses with Blu-ray protection. To me, I could be wrong, but something along those lines. Try them. The way I'm so ready to go. But see, the smoothie does not want to finish. Guys, I'm falling in love with this bag. Every time I carry it, I'm like, I showed it to you guys though when I got it, and I thought it was going to be a laptop bag, and it wasn't. I'm wondering which, yes, okay, and it wasn't, but it's still a bestie. It's my everyday bag now. Thank you to that mistake. Okay, let's put you in. Where are we putting you in? Highball. Highball, does this thing have a hair? All along I've been abusing one side. I didn't know it had another side. Yeah, it's because it's all black. Okay, I'm gonna chat to you guys once I'm in the car. Guys, I'm not a happy chappy. I tried to unlock the car, but clearly I didn't, because what is this? Broke my nail, child. I done broke my nail. Okay, and that's none. I really don't know what to do with that piece of information. I don't know what to do. I'm hurt though, I don't want to lie, because these nails were lasting and coming along so nicely, just to be spoiled by that one thing. And when I tell you, I don't deserve it. I don't deserve it. Anyway, here we are. Here we are. I'm gonna try fix it tomorrow, but I'm gonna change the color. I don't think I'm gonna keep the same color. Sambini, guys. Let's go. Let us go and praise the Lord. Okay. Why is you not switching on?
Body language, like the tiles in the background. Why did they seem so familiar? Baz returned with a plate filled with guinea pig food. He opened the muffin.
You know, I was thinking today that I haven't worn makeup in such a long time. I hope you guys don't fall. Like, I've propped you up in such a weird way. I'm just hoping it's not gonna cost me. Don't know how I parked today. Okay. So I'm saying I haven't worn makeup in such a long time, and I used to be like a hell of an enthusiast when it came to makeup. These days I only wear it when I have to attend something, even to work. When I first started going to the office, I used to wear makeup, let me not lie. But these days when I go to the office, I really don't, and I couldn't care less. I really couldn't care less. If I put on mascara, fix up my brows, I'm done. I'm done. I'm usually in braids or wearing a wig. That's as far as I will go with that. Don't know if you guys can see me or if the lighting is working out for us right now, but I was trying to understand when I stopped, right? Because I've got old products that are now just like sitting there doing nothing, and I figure it was when lockdown started and I officially started working from home. Ooh, ningawi, guys, and let me not cause an accident here trying to fix you guys up. Man, now I'm upside down. So I think that's when it all stopped, and I don't know how to get back into it. So even today I was like, because I hardly ever leave the house for whatever reason. Like, if I was gonna go to the shops, usually I wouldn't be dressing up or whatever, you know. But I feel like since I don't leave the house as often as I'd like to, I just want to make it an occasion when I do, right? Let me try to put you guys this side. Okay, let's see if that's better. Will you guys be able to see me? That is the question. Okay, let's try that one. So I did feel like I wished I'd worn some makeup, or I wish I had the energy for it. As much as some products are old, there are some that are not old that I can still use. But you know what, it's alright, it will come back to me when it does. I'll probably start playing around with makeup again though, so you guys are it in the sense that I will be sharing it on the channel when I do. Kind of frustrated with what I'm trying to do here. Okay, I'll catch you guys just now. I'm trying to understand if there's another place. Anyway, let's not do this to ourselves. At some point we need to drive. Okay, so I also wanted to catch you guys up on the book that I'm reading. So I am reading Where Sleeping Girls Lie. Sounds like I'm saying something wrong, by Farida. And I have been mainly listening to it like I mentioned that I would. And I think I'm about 30% or so into the book, and I'm actually enjoying it. So it's reminding me a little bit of the other book, All the Devils, that I recently read by Caitlin Wilson. If you're curious on my thoughts about that specific book, you will see it on my blog. I did blog the review of that book. anyway, it's reminding me of that. So our girl Sade is in this elite boarding school, like I mentioned yesterday, and she was roomed up with, show me, I forget the girl's name. I want to say it's Rebecca, and I don't think the girl's name is Rebecca. So I'm not sure what reason I've got to call her Rebecca, but anyway, she's roomed with this girl who has now disappeared within, like, I want to say night two of Sade's arrival to the school. The girl has disappeared without a trace. Now the thing with Sade is that she has weird sleeping habits, among which is her tendency to, what's this thing, sleepwalk. And as a result, she doesn't know how to properly account for the night that her roommate went missing. However, she does remember that she saw her trying to leave that night, but like in a stupor, in between sleep, she saw her trying to leave on that specific night, but then she didn't wake up and go, or according to her, she didn't wake up and go see. So now her and the missing roommate's best friend are basically trying to uncover the mystery of where, I want to say Rebecca went. And the more they uncover, the more suspicious this whole situation is. Initially, it had been thought that she ran away, and then it was realized that in fact, no, she didn't run away, because while they were holding vigils and trying to uncover this thing, the headmaster comes and tells them that no, they got a message from Rebecca's aunt in some other country saying that Rebecca is with her and needs some downtime. When Sade confronts the best friend and says, oh, okay, wouldn't she have told you if she was going to a different country, or to her great aunt's place, because this is what the headmaster said at the vigil that you didn't attend. And he was like, absolutely not. There is no way that she's there because the great aunt passed away. So there's absolutely no way that this great aunt could have sent this message. Okay, so now they're convinced that something is wrong, and the more they dig into Rebecca's actual, guys, like, I'm sorry if her name is not Rebecca, I'm just sticking to that for now, into Rebecca's actual stuff in the room, the more mysteries they uncover. So right now what they've uncovered implicates the deputy head boy of the school, who has solemnly sworn not to know Rebecca, not to be familiar with her, not to be friends with her, etc. However, it so seems that there are images that show that they had some kind of relationship, whether it was intimate or friendly, we don't know, but then they knew each other. Okay, you can't say you didn't know her because of the photos that were uncovered. Anyway, that's where I'm at, and like I'm saying, I'm enjoying it. After pickup and stuff, I'm going to tuck into this book a little bit more. Hopefully I'll be over the 75% mark by the end of today. By the end of today. I want to definitely at least close one book soon for the week. Once I've closed that one, I think I will delve into the Gilded Ones. It should be a fast read because it's a reread, and I'm only actually doing it for the context of the story, not necessarily like to delve into it. I really need, what I need to pick up is book 2 and book 3. Book 2 I'd left hanging, so I definitely need to focus on that one and start it from scratch, and we shall see. Anyway, that's enough of me blabbing. I also wanted to try and see if the setup that I have here will help with like car videos, but then I don't like the lighting, and I'm sorry for that, you guys. Let me just not prolong that, and we'll figure it out though. Don't worry about a thing. We shall figure it out, but clearly not now. I wanted to tell you guys that the name of the missing girl. It's not Rebecca. No. It's Elizabeth. Her name is Elizabeth. Please. Thank you. You know, you guys, I wouldn't be me if I didn't try again. I definitely would not be me if I did not try to find a solution. My A-type personality, Chomi, you see I'm indicating, thank you. My A-type personality would not permit for me to just leave it be. So I tried and tried and tried again, and here we are. So I wanted to say to you guys that the girl's name is Elizabeth. Okay, Lisbeth. Hi, not Rebecca. I don't know why I keep saying her name is Rebecca, but her name definitely is not Rebecca. Her name is Elizabeth. And that was just the update. I'm nearly at the disc game that I want to come to. And from here, I'm going to go fetch the kids. My only concern with that is that it's not clear to me whether or not they are, what's this thing? Their extracurriculums have already started. I mean, it is week 2 of the term, so chances are they have. However, they were telling me that they are only doing trials this week, which I don't think is true. And some of the stuff that they are doing, kind of like your arts, etc., they don't need trials. So I'm not sure what's going on there, but they have one less day of extracurricular activities this quarter, so it should get them to rest a bit. My poor kids, last quarter they were doing extracurricular activities 4 days out of 5. So I think they are a bit exhausted this morning. This morning, the first started with, he thinks he's getting the flu. Hey guys, taxi drivers don't give a damn. They don't care who you are, where you are from. Yeah. Hi. So my son started with, he feels fluey, his throat is sore, and I think he was trying to get out of going to school, obviously. And then I was like, my baby, it's only two weeks in, not even a full 2 weeks. There's nothing that can be done for the situation that you are facing. You need to get ready for school, chat. And then as soon as they were done in the bathroom, my daughter is answering, she thinks she's got a tummy ache. Did I not say the same thing to the one that I said to the other? Nothing can be done, Chomi. It's time for school. So I hope they had a good day. Actually, I will put a video here somewhere of what they looked like after school yesterday. I'm still so frustrated, and I don't know guys. Personally, I'm like, was I this child when I was younger? Because I doubt it. My kids are very sensory. They love, especially my daughter, you should see her eating. She's always touching and feeling the consistency of whatever she's eating, and I keep telling her not to do that. So she's always a mess after she's finished eating. Her hands, oh no, this is her hands, her mouth, she can't just eat and come out clean like a normal person. And it frustrates me to no end, but I've also come to learn there's nothing I can do, because I don't think she's doing it on purpose. So I just have to accept that we are not all made the same. It creates a lot of work for me though, because she also spills in the process, and yeah, it's just a messy situation. Anyway, I is here. Let me take you guys along to the shop, and hopefully I find what I'm looking for and don't end up getting stuff that is not on my list. I actually made a list. Thank you very please. That is not on my list. Okay, so my list does comprise of more than spices, but I will definitely let you know if I got things that were not on the list. I'm honest like that, and I need you guys to be my accountability people. So I'm gonna have to tell you the truth, won't I? Okay then, see you.
Live like royalty, treat you like a king. If I trust, but you must must be worthy of the crown. I'm not just anybody, born to live in luxury. La 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 la. La 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 la. Lux. La 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 la. La 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 la. I'm serving rich Auntie Chloe B. I know my job is a blessing, but F you, pay me. Rocks on my wrist, fur on my feet, setting the table in all the chic. Baby, come eat. I like luxury, I like fancy things. Shine on my body, live like royalty, treat you like a...
Okay guys, I just got back from the shops. In the car, bought my kids chocolate that I suspect is gonna melt before I even get to them. Just a Kit Kat, because it's easier for them to share. I definitely bought things that I shouldn't have bought, but we knew this was coming, right? But I'll show you guys. Not that I shouldn't have bought them, I want them. It's just that they were not part of the plan. Just looking for a straw. Oh Lord, oh Lord, it shouldn't be so hard. Ooh, show me. What an exercise. And the thing is, I don't want to open my window because the car guard is just gonna come, and I'm not sure. Not that I'm not sure, he was definitely not here when I got here. Anyway, definitely I'm obsessed. I just want to confess to the masses, this bad boy over here is the girl she thinks she is. So when I was there, I found other flavors, but you'll see when I do the haul when I get home. But I need something in my system. Show me. Behave. I need something in the form of liquid is what I mean. I was gonna tell you guys that it's so weird because since I've been on keto, right, this month I'm on keto. This month I started keto. I'm going to be on it for a while, hence the sugar-free drinks. Come on. Okay, you know what, I don't have time for this. Hence the sugar-free drinks, etc. And me wanting to find the spices, right? You guys saw my video that I did on this already. I'm suspecting. Anyway, so I was saying to myself as I was passing the other stores that it's such a relief to pass these fast food stores, hope that doesn't make too much noise, and not want anything. I don't know if it's the actual like keto diet itself or what it may be, but dololo cravings. Even for alcohol, you know, I will say I do sit there and think a drink would be nice, but it's not like I've got this thirst. You know when you're thirsty, right, and you have to have a drink? No, Chomi, it's none of that. It's absolutely none of that. It's just me thinking, a nightcap would have been great. But I'm loving it. I'm loving it. It's going towards the direction that I want. And I'm just here to tell you guys that I am so happy. And you know what I forgot? That I didn't write on my list, but I thought I'd remember because it's usually by the tills. I wanted to buy gum. You won't believe what my kids did over the weekend. They snuck into my room, went through my bag, and I'd bought those sugar-free Stimorals, right? Not the pills, but the like strips, right? So I usually buy gum as strips. That's what they know. I'm sorry, as the little pills. So that's what they know them to look like. And so they dug in my bag. I suppose they saw this thing that they don't know, but it was written 2 flavors, something. I don't even think that they read anything else. They opened it. It smelled nice. To them, it looked like those fizzer-like sweets. This is the information I get after confronting them, mind you.
So they thought it was sweets. So let's say the pack has 12. I don't know how much the pack has, but let's say it has 12. I'd only had 2 from the pack. Did this Jehovah, did these 2 kids not have 8 of those things? And I swear to you, I didn't even have the energy to ask them if they swallowed the all 8. I don't know who had 4 or who had more than 4 or whatever the case. I don't know how it was rationed, but they had 8 of those. And because they say to me they thought they were sweets, I'm here to tell you that my assumption is that that gum was swallowed. And I don't know if they divided it equally, but definitely they swallowed the gum. That's all I'm here to tell you. And I was very defeated by that. You know, I'm constantly fighting with my kids. They are going through something. They're going through something that I'm not sure I understand at the moment. And it's a very rebellious phase. And for the most part, I think when it started, I really was very reactive, and it was grinding me because it was so out of character for them. And I just didn't know what this was, and it was a big major stressor in my life, and I responded as such. But as I can see that now we are either in our 2nd or 3rd month of this consistent misbehavior, I'm like, Vuvu, love yourself now. These people have ears. You've spoken till kingdom come. So now all I'm implementing is forms of punishment. I'm done talking because clearly nobody cares that I am trying to resolve this amicably. No one cares, and I get stressed, and my things get damaged, and so I have put conditions to everything that I've gotten them: phones, computer, TV, and I have told them the repercussions of not listening another time. So I will see how it goes, but then there will be things that were not mentioned. You know, my kids, they want you, if you didn't say, if they sneak out of the house, this is also going to be a punishment. When they sneak out, they will tell you, good, but you never said this is part of the agreement that we had, Tina, that we made with you. So can we have another chance? This is their biggest line. Please give us one more chance. Anyway, I'm gonna ramble. Let me fetch these kids, go home and pray to God. Oh no, I need to go to Woody's. If I don't go to Woody's, I won't have dinner tonight. May I not forget? I need to go to Woody's. Oh, guys, but why does it fizz over? I hope they have what I want at the Woody's closer to my place, because I'm not trying to be out in the streets for long. And considering the time, honey, this is about to be peak traffic time, and a girl don't have the time for none of that. That's for sure. My sister always laughs at me. If you guys come to my house, you realize I've got wipes, all kinds of wipes. Okay, I've got disinfectant wipes, all-purpose wipes, face wipes, bum wipes, baby wipes. And she says to me, I just need to understand people with kids. At what stage of your kids' lives do you decide that you've had enough wipes in your life for existence? And I was trying to explain to her that, listen, okay, fine, yes, this obsession with wipes, I think with most moms, does start when you have a newborn. But as the years go by, you see just how handy this little thing is and how much you can actually do with it. In fact, I'm out of the wipes that I have to disinfect in the bathroom and the kitchen, and those I get from Clicks. I obviously didn't go to a Clicks today, so I'm out of those. But generally, every room in my house, including my room, in my room I have the Dettol wipes as well as face wipes. In the bathroom is, I think, 4 kinds of wipes. So it's the baby wipes, it's the bum wipes, no, it's 3 kinds of wipes. So it's the baby wipes, it's the bum wipes, and the disinfectant wipes. In the kitchen being including the living area, is the disinfectant wipes. So the kids don't have any wipes in their room, because this is what my daughter does. Whenever she sees wipes, she wipes down her phone. And if she's used one side to wipe one side, she throws that wipe away and then she takes another. The other day I was like, what is going on in this bin? Why do we have so many wipes in the bin? I couldn't understand. And then she's like, oh, sorry mommy, I was cleaning my phone with 10 wipes. Chomi, cleaning your phone is okay, but with 10 wipes, I was like, I can't even enter this discussion. So basically, these, trust me, once you start, you won't stop, cha. And I have wipes in my bag, obviously. And when the kids use their bags to go out, I have there are some bags that I give them to be out and about, where they can put their phones, their wallets, etc. When they go out and have to carry those bags, trust me, those bags got wipes, cha. They got wipes. And listen, this is one decision I'll probably never turn back from. It has revolutionized my life. A child is dirty, wipe down. A child has fallen, wipe down. A child has spilled something on themselves, or wipe it down. You'll thank me for this. And now I'm not gonna park properly here. I just wanna be in and out. Anyway, I'm here fetching the kids, so this is where Bazali, you'll forgive me, but it's just my bum that's out. I'm here to fetch the kids, so I'll see you at home. Goodbye.
Guys, this lighting is doing us no mercies. Okay, I think that's better. Like literally as soon as the sun goes down in this house, the lighting is the dimmest. And I think obviously the bulbs need changing, and I just can't seem to find the time for it. Anyway, we're back home, and I told your besties to go take a shower, child, because Angiko right. My water is very hot. I'm putting it in the refrigerator. I'm pouring a little bit of the sparkling water before I engage with what we got. And you know what, ideally I would put the clothes in the washing machine right now, but there's a load that washed while I was gone, and when I'm looking outside, something is diggering about the weather. I can't risk it, so I'll wash them tomorrow. At least they've got stuff to wear for tomorrow for school, so thank goodness for that. Anyway, cheers. Okay, let's get right into it, ciao. So you guys saw me at the Honesty Library. I picked up George R.R. Martin's A Game of Thrones. My little sister is starting to collect the series. I've already got a copy, so I don't really need it, but she's starting to collect, and there's a copy of mine that I'm gonna give to her that's in the shade, because most of my copies are in the black gray shade. I'm gonna give her that copy because Charity has a black gray shade that she wants to give to me of the series, so it will make my series make sense, because this color was the odd one out. So she can proceed to collect hers in this color, and I'll proceed with the blackish gray. So I think I've told you guys about the Honesty Library before. Basically, it's outside the bargain books at Ferndale on Republic. The idea of it is that you borrow a book, or you take a book and replace it with another book. I've got a box in the garage that I've already put aside for books I want to go put there. These are books that are way more than what I've taken from them, but it's books that I feel like somebody else will enjoy eventually. Unfortunately, or strangely for the person who picks them up, is that some of them are stamped. I used to stamp my books way back when I had a smaller collection, after reading them, just to mark that I've read them, because I didn't have a system. So some of them are stamped. I'm a part of Vuvu's library. Well, whoever gets that, well, that's what you get actually for secondhand books. Some books have all kinds of writings inside. They'll deal. So I got her this, and it's in pristine condition. As you can tell, it was loved. It was loved. So the last away with the books so that we can get into the stuff, I went to Bargain Books. You saw the clip that I put there. This was the only book I was missing. 2, 4, 5, 6. I think this is the only book. This was the only book I was missing in the series. Let me just double check because I can see the collection now. I've got a Game of Thrones, which is book 1. I've got a Clash of Kings, which is book 2. I've got a Storm of Steel part 1, a Storm of Swords part 1, which is Steel and Snow. I've got a Storm of Swords part 2, which is Blood and Gold. Sorry, it's this one. This one I didn't have. Yes, I didn't have this one. And then I've got a Dance with Dragons part 1, Dreams and Dust. And I've got a Dance with Dragons part 2, After the Feast. And then there's the World of Ice and Stone, The Untold History of Westeros, and the Game of Thrones, and a Night of the Seven Kingdoms, Fire and Blood. I think those 3 were not originally part of the series, in the sense that they're not book 1, book 2, book 3, book 4 like the listing of the series. I think these are just novellas and add-ons, so I'm not really focused on that at the moment. So it means when I neglect those 3, I have finished finally my collection. As you can see, this one was on sale for 200 Rand. And it's been a long journey with these books, child. Collecting these books has been a long journey. You don't know how long. I got some at secondhand stores, but they were in good condition. Like, I was picking them up here and there. Some were way too expensive, some were way too cheap. So it's been a journey that has now come to a close. So I'm happy we're done. Okay, let's get into this grocery haul, child, so that I can listen to an audiobook and clean my space. The kitchen only. I know I said I wasn't going to clean, but I suppose I can also clean the living area. Sorry to do that while I'm talking, but I've just got the sense of get it going, sissy. Time it's not on your side. Okay, I hope that lighting is not betraying me. Yeah. In the kitchen. I really don't like my kitchen looking like this, and somebody else will tell you that it's probably not that dirty, but for me, no chow me, no. So I've got a sink full of clean dishes and I've got a sink full of dirty dishes. Anyway, I kept this out because I wanted a little bit more. Let me put it back so that we can use the space. Let's start with Woolies. At Woolies, I got the kids some drinking yogurt for school. Just gonna try. I don't like the lighting. Oh, Jess, help me figure this out in my lifetime. Okay, I hope this works. Maybe. I really hope this works. Anyway, I got some drinking yogurt. This one is vanilla flavored from Woolies for the lunch bags. I got a receipt. I forgot to buy eggs, so I remembered when I was there that I need eggs. Hey, chummy, something tells me I might need bacon as well. But if that's the case, I can get the bacon after gym tomorrow. But I completely forgot about checking what's on my menu tomorrow. Sorry, this is what I'm doing right now, because if I don't do it now, I might not do it. Hi boo, Kanjani bro. What's going on? It's cooking oil. Tomorrow's breakfast omelette with. Yep, girl was needing eggs and a girl needs bacon. I'm gonna get it after gym tomorrow. So I got the eggs. I'm not cooking today, too tired. So I got them these Woolies meals. My son went for the lasagna, my daughter went for the chicken pie. We will put them over here. And then I got some asparagus. I got some asparagus. It's meant to be for today's meal. This is asparagus spears, meant to be for today's meal. But yesterday I didn't finish my meal and I have a whole lot of broccoli there and I don't want to leave it in the fridge for too long. So I will use that broccoli and use it as a substitute for asparagus, and then I'll use asparagus later this week. I do have another meal that calls for it. And then lastly, I got some salmon from Woolies. The fish, is it the fishmonger section where they have like a nice butchery going there. Anyway, that's Woolies. Okay, so here comes the problem, the issue. I'm bringing you guys closer for the problem, the issue being Dis-Chem, my dear. Okay, I'm just gonna grab as I get. So I'm running out of tea. I usually get my tea from Woolies. Are you guys showering? Yes. No, I didn't hear any water, please. From Woolies, but then I think the variety pack that I got from them, I just got over it at some point. So I'm trying new teas, and I drink a lot of tea on this keto plan because I'm somebody who loves beverages, right? So this is why I think I'm having such a big obsession with the fruities. I definitely need to keep drinking something to avoid drinking what I shouldn't be drinking, be it your normal Coca-Cola, fizzy drinks, or juice, or alcohol. I need to keep in the process of drinking. I'm sure you guys understand. So I got this orange chamomile from Carmine. You can make it hot or cold, it seems, right? So that's what I got. I also got the Twinnings collection of tea bags. They've got 5 different types of tea bags from what I see. You've got chamomile, honey, and vanilla. You've got raspberry and pomegranate, lemon and ginger, rooibos, strawberry and vanilla, as well as lemon, rose hip, and hibiscus. That's what's in the collection. It says there's 20 tea bags in this. So, and I got the kids, it's melted actually, I need to put it in the fridge. I got them Kit Kats, but I couldn't give it to them because we were not seeing eye to eye. I'm just trying to pick out the teas. I also got this cranberry and pomegranate flavored rooibos from Fresh Pack. I feel like I got more tea, yes. And I got watermelon and mint from Fresh Pack. I feel like there's more, but for now I can't see it. Okay, some random strays. I got this scrub thingamabob for just like exfoliating and scrubbing down my body in the shower. So this is one of those that you can hold like this and like that and like that, which I've been needing. Obviously you can't go to Dis-Chem without getting one of these. If you go to Dis-Chem and you leave and you don't get their lip therapy, and guys, you're stronger than most of us. For that matter, let me put it on now because I've been busy licking my lips instead of moisturizing them. All I'm saying is, if you can walk past this, ne? Ay, unamandla, unamandla. You are one strong-headed individual. I keep lip balm and hand lotions and stuff everywhere in the house. Ooh, chummy, not again. So that's why I got 2, because one of them is gonna land up somewhere that most people don't think it should be. But anyway, I got a concealer, LA Girl. Guys, as I walked around the makeup section, I just want to tell you this. Everything is expensive. After this shopping that I've done now, I'm going back to staying in my house and keeping my money in my purse, because when did this become 100 rand? Somebody needs to come and balance me. I don't know, but again, girl. Then I got my kids sunscreen. It is a hotter month and they've been without for a while. They usually have as part of their skincare routine, which I feel is a very important part, but I've been neglecting this part for them. Happy I finally got to buy it. And I got a little Savlon. I don't know if I vlogged on the week where my kids got injured at school. It's the same. I think it was like a week later when I fell and we didn't have any antiseptic in the house. So I just decided, because it's not like we're always getting injured, so I just decided to just get a little small one just in case something else happens. I'm trying to see, besides the spices and the other stuff, if that's all. I think that's all. Let's start with the nut butters. So Butternut, the brand, has a few of these. Has a few of these sachets and actual tubs of peanut butter or nut butter that they sell. Like I said when I was talking to you guys, one of these is equivalent to what I need in that smoothie that I made this morning. So I bought 3 of them. Ooh. Yeah. I bought 3 of them in the hopes of topping them up next month, because I only have it once a week, right? So this one is the almond macadamia, and I'm just gonna decide which one I like most. This one is the honey almond. That smoothie is quite, it's flavorless, let me just say. You just taste a lot of avocado, so I like the fact that this almond has honey. I'll see how that goes. And the last one is 100% macadamia, so we shall see how it goes. The first time I had just the almond one, and today you saw that I used regular peanut butter, but I won't be using that again. And then my obsession, guess what I found? I don't see this one on Pick and Pay, but I found the cola soda from Fruities. So I'm excited to try this at some point, maybe even tomorrow, because I love me some Coca-Cola, child. And if they keep on this line, because their taste is not so bad, I will definitely keep buying. Okay, in the spices, I have to hurry up now. In the spices, I think I got 4. I got the Cod Smart chicken seasoning. Please focus, Chomi. I know the battery is flashing, but can you focus? Okay, the iPhone, guys. Chicken seasoning, fish seasoning, and I got umami. This is an all-purpose, kind of like your aromat seasoning, and I got the Bry salt. So these ones have no added MSG, cornstarch free, gluten free, non-irradiated, Banting and keto friendly, and they are sugar free. So Banting and keto hands swear by these. So I also got sauces from the same brand. So the sauces I got were the peri peri sauce, I got the smoky hickory sauce, and lastly I got the sweet chili sauce. So these ones are also with no added sugar, no artificial sweetener, and no wheat and cornstarch, no colorants, and suitable for diabetics. Sorry. And I absolutely love the idea behind these. I hope they're as good as they sound. So that's my empty Biscuit pack now. let me get to cleaning and making myself my dinner, and we'll catch up once I've charged and give you a full update on that book I'm reading. Okay. Hi, Bo. Wow, like this thing won't pause. Anyway, guys. Where sleeping girls lie. The past few, I don't know how many, I think I'm like 75% into the book. It's just been twists and turns. Twists and turns. Yeah. Farida, I don't even know what to say to catch you guys up, and I'm only laughing because there's still a twist that hasn't turned yet. It's not sensing in my head. I'm like, okay, we've basically like closed these few holes. I don't understand this last one. Yeah, we're still here, guys. I haven't had a chance to do anything about this. Yeah, Farida. Okay, so we went to the gym, so I was listening to this during the gym. I feel like I'm 75% in. Okay, looking for my phone, chat. I'm looking for my phone. Let's see. Hi. Yeah, I'm 85% in. Nah. So I was listening to it at the gym. Where Sleeping Girls Lie by Farida with the surname I can't. Abike Iyimide. I think that's her surname. British Nigerian. She's the author of Ace of Spades. So she writes YA thrillers or YA crime. I don't know. I want to say thrillers. So fair enough. I think at the beginning I told you guys that I'm laughing because, yeah. Okay, let me stop laughing. Farida, what's her name? Farida. Okay, so at the beginning I mentioned to you guys that our main female character is Sade Hussein. She's an orphan, comes into this elite school trying to seemingly not trying to do anything, actually just trying to live her life after her father has passed, right? But you can tell there's a secret, and at the beginning of this book somebody is dead. We don't know who, we don't know how. Hi, get book jiggy progresses. The roommate goes missing, but it's not clear. No body is found, so it's not clear if she's dead or not. A lot of conspiracy is going on, and a lot of very weird stuff is happening, like being told that the roommate went to the aunt but finding out that the aunt died, and going on this mission of trying to figure out what happened to this roommate leads into a maze of secrets about this elite boarding school and the people that are making it, or rather that are donating to it and helping it survive and thrive, and how they can get away with just about anything. Okay, so these people that can get away with just about anything start to find Sade interesting because of Elizabeth's past disappearance. Hi, guess she starts mingling with the grades, right? So with the IT kids, with the IT crew, both the male and female parties of the IT crew decide that they like her enough to incorporate her in. Because you are wondering, and you've read this book, my favorite character is Persephone. So she's the deputy head girl and part of this group, but she's so calm, so collected. She is the queer representation. Well, she's not the only queer in the story, but I find she's the loudest queer representation in the story, and clearly has a liking towards our girl Sade. But the boys, on the other hand, two of them seem to want to lure Sade into some kind of romance, right? and she is not interested in any of it. If anything, she's responding more to Persephone than the guys, right? But her sexuality is not something that's discussed or put on the page as to whether she's straight, bi, or lesbian is not clear. Anyway, so during the pursuit of these boys, very dark, sick secrets are unraveled. And in the midst of that unraveling, we see just how much Sade's roommate was a part of trying to uncover and report these dark, sick secrets. So, okay, fine. Also, Farida leaves. I don't want to call them Easter eggs, but obviously this is a thriller, so maybe it is Easter eggs. But then you have moments where you're like, I knew it, and then you have moments of, okay, you just dropped this big bomb, and then she goes on to a different topic or different character, and you're like, shut up, just give me the next thing about the thing that you just dropped. Anyway, so during the uncovering of all of this, a death occurs, an actual death occurs. So the death at the beginning of the book is very unclear, but it follows us throughout the story. But this death is present day and now, and it's clear as day, right? Before this death, a lot of people have come up to Sade saying that she looks very familiar. She's on time. I totally can't be looking familiar to you guys, because I was basically held prisoner in my own home all these 16 years of my existence. So, and I was homeschooled, so I don't know, but they insist that, so that's the one thing that for me, every time it happened, I was like, who is she? What is she doing here? Okay, so an actual death happens, and obviously Sade is somehow looped into that as well, and they still haven't found Elizabeth. The death happens, and then soon after that, someone else nearly dies after taking something in Sade's room, and then Persephone is on some, no, Chumi, sit down, tell me everything. Something, it's not 1 + 1, something is not adding up, and it's you who has the answer, so you answer me this. The answer. This book gets exciting after the halfway mark. I just want to tell you guys that when I was reading it, the first half, I was like, okay, all right, okay, and I'm like, okay, I get it, like, let's find Elizabeth or find out who's dead at the beginning. Something needs to happen now. Hi, jiggy. After the halfway mark, it's just so we find out quite a few things. As much as I have spoiled some stuff, it's not the actual spoilers. So what we find out would be a huge spoiler if I tell you guys, so I'm not gonna tell you, but we find out stuff about Sade. And even though we find out the stuff about Sade, it is still unclear who the murderer is, and I've got my suspicions. And the thing is, the way in which Farida wants us to believe that this person is the murderer is the way in which I don't want to believe that that person is the murderer. I know these crime authors trying to plant ideas and thoughts into our heads. Kanti, meanwhile, the culprit is not that one. And then, as we're still trying to figure that out, another thing comes out, and this one is Elizabeth related. Kuninga, man, kuninga is pity. It's a lot, but it's very good, Farida. In fact, I am enjoying Where Sleeping Girls Lie way more than I enjoyed Ace of Spades. What? Hi, well done. Anyway, I'm gonna tuck into more of it as I clear up the kitchen. Yesterday what I managed to do was wash the dishes. I didn't wipe them, I didn't pack them, so I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna wash whatever was used today, pack away. I went to Econo Foods. I needed stuff for the kids' lunch boxes, and I needed some bacon, so I'm going to pack all of that away, clear up the kitchen. I'm thinking I also need to fold the laundry, guys. Like, if I'm nice to myself, I need to fold the laundry, but I'll probably eat before I wash the dishes and fold the laundry, because I'm looking at the time now. My fast will end at 11 o'clock. Anyway, cheers. Farida has me by her. I'm here. Just wanted you to know. You are? Hey. Like. Okay, it seems like Netflix already knows what I want to watch. I wanted to try out the Menendez brothers or Monster. I wanted to try out Monster or the Menendez brothers, and it's my top 2 picks for the day. Okay, child. It's the same brothers, it looks like, because this one says the Lyle and Eric Menendez story. Okay, this one's 2024. This one's also 2024. Come on, guys. This one has 9 episodes. This one is a whole 1 hour. I think I'm gonna try this one first, the Menendez brothers, and then try Monster. I hope you guys can hear me. No, probably not. So I think I'm gonna try the Menendez brothers first and then do Monster. Okay, I'll definitely come back later on today to tell you what I thought about it. I'm 90% into Where Sleeping Girls Lie, and it feels like we are definitely winding down now. It's actually been quite an entertaining and great read for me. I did enjoy it. I did. It's almost over, so I'll give you my final thoughts when I'm done with that one. Otherwise, for now, I'll probably catch you guys after I fetch the kids, if at all. Okay, so girls knocked off. It is Thursday. I'm so proud of how, and I don't want to jinx it, but I'm so proud of how I've come through every single day this week, which probably means this vlog is going to be longer than my previous vlogs. Not that I intended it to be shorter, but it's gonna be longer than my previous vlogs. In case you were wondering, I've got my store display situation up here for Hive books. That's what you guys are seeing, and Blessing needs watering. Oh, can you look at that? Oh, my poor baby. Okay, I'm gonna water her tonight. Anyway, so I've got a lot to catch you guys up on, so that's why I decided to sit down. That's the first reason. The second reason, we're still here, guys, because time is not something that I have, clearly. But the second reason is that my house is insanely filthy. I am definitely not waiting until Saturday. I am going to clean the downstairs area tonight. As soon as I'm done catching you guys up, I'm gonna start cleaning down here, mopping the works, the dusting, everything, cleaning the glass surface. You don't get in though, but I feel like I've given you guys enough footage, so I might not include me doing that in the video, because we don't want to, you get it. So the 2 things I'm here to catch you guys up on are 3 things, are TV, books, and book mail. So let's start with the TV. So I started the Menendez Brothers. I think that's the one, that's what the one was called. I showed it to you guys the other day. I haven't finished it for some reason. Like I'm saying, I've been very fatigued. I think it's because of where I am in my cycle. I'm currently ovulating, and for some reason it's showing me the legs. So I slept. I actually moved from the living area to go watch upstairs in my room, and before I knew it, I was gone. The girl was gone. So I started it again, and I want to say I'm about halfway through. I'm just not understanding a lot of things at this point, so I don't think I can give a full opinion, but I am watching it, and I will let you guys know how I end up feeling about it when it's done, right? Book wise, I did finish Where Sleeping Girls Lie by Farida Abike Iyimide, right? And I loved how it ended. I loved most of what was going on in the story. I just wish that the pacing had been similar or the same from the start to the finish. Like I said, the book does pick up pace around the halfway mark, and for me, I wish that it had picked up pace sooner. Anyway, I ended up rating this one a 4.25 stars. I don't think there's anything extra that I can add from yesterday when I was all goo gaga going crazy about the discoveries. She definitely delivered on those very well, and I totally enjoyed it. So it was a 4.25 for me. I am currently rereading The Gilded Ones by Namina Fona. I am at the point where Deka is at the campsite or training site, and they've just been, her name is Deka, ne? And they've just been gilded, basically. Just trying to confirm her name here, chat. Deka, I want to say her name is Deka. Guys gotta have to trust me with that one, okay? Her name is Deka. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say, because it's gonna take me a better time. I'm just hoping I land on a, you know, one of those weird pages where, yes, I did find it. Her name is Deka. So I'm probably like on chapter 8. I haven't bookmarked it properly on here, but I'm like on chapter 8 if I remember correctly, but I'm just gonna put this on 7 just in case. So I'm roughly around that far, but it is a quick read and it is a reread, so I'm not really focusing so much on it. I do want to say that it's giving me the same energy that I got the first time I read it, so I was not too crazy about it, but we shall see if the audio helps me at all, because the first time I read it straight off the page without any accompaniment. Okay, so your girl got a little bit of loving today from the publishers. I got this box that I haven't yet opened from NB Publishers, and I just want to show you how much love I got from Pan. All of this is from Pan. Okay, so let's just start with NB Publishers to see what they gave the girl. Okay, love them, Gesan. Love them for thinking about the girl and saying, let's just do a thing for her. Yeah, no, opening boxes. Okay. Show me, I don't know. It's the oh, cute man. It's for the babies. I was about to say it's the thinnest book I ever seen, but we have the first book that has these characters, so I don't know if they're now turning it into a series or what, but we do have the first book, and now they've sent us this Cook Off at Gogo's Spaza. let me just take these scissors off. So the first book was Disaster at Gogo's Spaza. So this one is Cook Off at Gogo's Spaza. And what I love most about these books is just the illustrations. I mean, people are so talented, man. This one is by Salamina Mosese, illustrated by Olafson. Sorry. That's what it looks like. Oh. Anyway, that's exciting. It's exciting. So let's start with the Pan books. I have no idea what is in here. I'm just trying to find those scissors, child. I don't know what I did with them. Oh. Guys, and the thing is, in my head, or at the top of my head at the moment, my biggest priority is cleaning this place. So, and guys, go to what game? Yes, I found them. Like this hide and seek. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 packages from Pan, right? So let's open the first one, being this one. I'm assuming that they couldn't fit all of them in their size of envelope, because listen, when the driver was giving me these, it felt like the gift that would not stop giving. I even did a little jig. What a paper cut. Oh Lord, please. I did a little jig and he was laughing at me. So at least I got to entertain him. Okay, yeah. Okay. This one is called The Wren in the Holy Library. That's what it looks like. I'll just read you just the top part of it, not the whole blurb. It says, in a world where monsters are real, a thief should be careful who she steals from. Okay, I love it already. Guys, I definitely am in my fantasy bag. I just want you guys to be told and forewarned. This is where I'm living for like the foreseeable future. So anything that is fantasy is going to make me do a little bit of a shoulder jig or something. Like paper cut, Jesus. Okay, this one has 2. Okay, we have When Haru Was Here, and this one says, how do you say goodbye when you can't let go? I remember reading the synopsis to this and I was like, oh, definitely I would love to read it. And oh wow, cutie. They put a little sticker of the characters. I only have 2 hands, honestly, this thing. Okay, I'm hoping that it shows at some point. Please work with me here. Okay, Chummy, I tried. And a bookmark. Okay, Vena. And I have a sneaky suspicion that okay, this one is by Dustin Thau. I have a sneaky suspicion that I actually have this on my net galley. Let me just double check, because then Chummy, I'm on it immediately. You know, it's one of those things that I'm just gonna hop on fast. You know, I'm not gonna play games. I'm just gonna be on top of it like nobody's business. This app is not showing all of my NetGalley books, and I don't like that. I honestly don't like that, and I don't know what's causing it. So I often have to track through the browser as well, because then I miss something, you know, and I don't want to do that. So sorry, please bear with me, guys. Pat Macmillan is the girl she thinks she is. I just did a sneak peek of the other book that was in there, and I'm like, girl, get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, just made my heart sing. Okay, so what did I say this one was? Okay, it's not here. It's just the cover looks so familiar. Okay, the other book that I got that's getting me excited, if you know anything about me, you know that I've been loving the Carissa Broadbent series, Crowns of Nyexia novels. And look what we got, child. Look what we got. This is 6 Scorched Roses by Carissa Broadbent. It's a novella, a Crowns of Nyexia novella. I just finished book 2 the other day, okay? And this is joy. Thank you so much. I didn't tell you who the author for this one is. The author for this one is K.A. Linde, and that's the surname though over here. Okay, so that's the second pack opened, and the girl is happy. Okay, yo. Oh, guys, that almost paper cut, hey, it's causing me such anxiety. Like, yes, please protect our books. I love these bubble envelopes, etc. But yo, kunzima, girl. Kunzima to what in the chunker is this? Kunzima for guys. Like, let's not play. Maybe I just need a letter opener at this point. Okay. Oh no, I don't know if I'm gonna show this to you guys or I'm gonna unwrap it via my TikTok or socials, because can you see how that's what the box looks like? Okay, so if you want to know what's in here, please be sure to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, because I also don't know what's in here, but I'm very, very, very excited, and I'm definitely going to do like a nice cute unboxing over there. I think this deserves it. So the suspense is suspensing. Okay, so we're on to our last one. What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box? You know, in Xhosa, there's a term that's used for somebody who can't do most things, especially handsy things, right? I can do a lot of handsy things, but when it comes to, how to explain it, I don't know how to explain it, but if you're on here and you're closer, you know what I'm going to talk about. Basically, all in all, and as a result, I don't like doing things that are like manualish with my hands, because that's how I apply to be hurt. Okay, just so you know. Just so you know. Okay, child, this one doesn't have a ribbon, so I'll show you guys. So it is in a package like this, and the package says, isn't it beautiful that for as long as we breathe, we are able to try again? No, what? That's a word in season for me. This is exactly where I'm at currently in my life. I am at a point where I am reviving myself and giving myself permission to do things that I've failed at and that I've given up along the way. A second time, a third time, a fourth time, it doesn't matter which point I'm at in terms of repeating and trying those things, but I've given myself permission to do them one more time, especially things that I know will grow me, feed me, make me feel a certain way. So this is absolutely, I wish I could actually cut off this and stick it somewhere close, maybe even in my journal, so that it can just remind me that, isn't it beautiful that for as long as we breathe, we are able to try again? And that's what Nolene Said said. Okay, let's see what's in the box, baby. Okay, like I'm even getting chills opening this package. What? Okay, guys, there's a letter, okay, from the author Nolene. There's a little poster sticker situation. I love stickers. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna fit in my book because I've got an A5, but I'm gonna make it work. And the sticker says, in your own way, in a way that matters, your mere existence makes a difference in the world. Preach that. Preach, girl. And there's a candle. You guys know my thing with candles. Oh, it's got the same quote on here, tied on here. Oh, this is so cute, man. Okay. All right. So, ooh, it's a scented candle. Honey, I think that's vanilla. Okay, before I show you guys this beautiful cover of a book, it also has a bookmark. It says you get better with time / that you get better with love. Oh. This is how you love yourself. That's the name of the book also. Oh, guys, like, have you ever received a book? And I'm not, you guys know I'm not big on non-fiction, right? But this book, I feel, is, you know, when something is delivered to you right on time, this is what this book is. And I'm definitely going to pick it up very, very soon. So that's what the cover looks like. And it's by Duduzile Nolin Ngwenya. It says you get better with time / oh, well, scratch that off, love. Takes you on a journey of embracing vulnerability in its rawest form, exploring fears, insecurities, love experiences, and the yearning for acceptance. The author weaves a narrative of prose and poetry. Oh, come on. Delving into the heart of human emotion. This collection of poetry is a testament to the power of owning one's feelings and thoughts, showcasing a delicate balance between personal and universal experiences as a way of symbolizing individuality and how we don't have to constrain ourselves to one thing. The author uses lowercase typography and invites you to reflect on your struggles and triumphs. As each page turns, you will get better with love. Offers a comforting reminder that as long as we breathe, there is an opportunity to begin anew. Love oneself fully and embrace the endless possibilities that come with choosing to try again. Shut up! Okay, apparently Duduzile is a writer, entrepreneur from Hammanskraal, Pretoria. The former magazine editor and life coach is passionate about mental health and self-development and aims to inspire others to heal and grow in self-love and self-acceptance. She has self-published 2 best-selling books, Things I Never Said to Myself and This Time You Return to Yourself. Right on time, honey. Right on time. Okay. So that's what I got from Pen. I feel so loved on. Oh. Okay, Chomi. So the real J-O-B, the guns now. Okay. And it's not even my 5 to, what is it? My 5 to 9 after my 9 to 5. No, Chomi, this is my life. That's what it is. It's my life. I'm going to be taking pictures of these books, obviously, so that I can post them soon. Otherwise, and I also have to edit a video today. So, girl's trying. I didn't post a video on Tuesday. Like I'm saying, this week has just been strange. Let me just say, I don't feel as in control as I felt last week. And usually for me, the first thing to show up is when I don't have my regular system with keeping my place in order. Then I know for sure that, Chomi, you are not in a good space, and it's showing. That's how I see the cracks showing. But see, as I was, we're gonna put on the audiobook, act like nothing else exists, make sure the kids are doing their homework, and get into at least the downstairs area. I'll be very happy if I can do that. Otherwise, I am most likely going to catch you guys tomorrow.